Yo, what's up, winners? We're here at the Anvil booth and the Wayup booth with Cash. Cash, nice to meet you in person. Stay winning. Thank you for your time. So I just heard about Wayup from our mutual friend Del Beasy. Now you just told me that Anvil founded Wayup. So let's start with Anvil. It empowers content creators, right?
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about that. How does that work?
So Anvil is a development agency that we started about 2.5 years ago due to a large need for developers in the space in Cardano, right? People were making NFT projects. They were trying to do staking, minting, all these different types of things, but there was no dev resources available or more like standardized solutions. So we set out to make really easy to use tools, and we actually do a lot of it as services too. So you can come to us and we'll help you do the whole thing start to finish and help you kind of understand it, because people from outside of crypto who want to get into crypto aren't going to know how to do any of that stuff. So we kind of take the knowledge and bottle it up and make it really easy to digest. And from that, we built all kinds of custom applications. We have an SDK, software development kit, that does all the Anvil functions, and it actually powers Wayup, which is our marketplace that we built.
Yo, that sounds amazing. So if I want to start, say, an NFT project, I'm familiar with that.
Sure.
But let's say I want to add more value
Yeah,
as far as staking.
absolutely.
I'd be like, hey, help me out. That's you.
Yeah. So
And then you build those tools.
so not only do we have standard solutions where you can like come in, we build like a basic page and we do like your own solo staking, but we do custom too. So like you can come to me with a crazy idea. Like we work with Nuvola over there, and what they do is they have rewards that they plan on giving out. Don't have them yet, right?
Yeah.
So what we did is we built them a custom system where people can come in, see the rewards that they're going to be due, and then they can actually collateralize their NFT. They take their stake. They take their stake, they turn it into an NFT that represents the stake, and then they get their tokens back. When the rewards become available, they can come claim them. So that's just one example, but we do a lot of custom stuff like that.
That is a great example. Let me build on the word custom. And then what you said earlier about a crazy idea.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at this point, people have presented you crazy ideas and you found a solution to it.
Absolutely. I've literally probably spoken to every single team in this place. Like we've had the craziest ideas thrown at us. And I don't know, man, it's just awesome. I get to hear all kinds of cool ideas. I've talked to like everybody down that line, Nuvola, Whimsy, Book.io team, talked to Hosky, Claymates team. We're really like in the shadows a lot. I'm not personally,
Yeah.
but our team and what we do, a lot of the work nobody really knows. We're kind of like back there, but people know when they want something done fast, right, and custom, they come to us.
And that's actually how you want to live life, guys. I like that. So all those projects you mentioned, you've had something to do with it one way or another at one stage in their development.
Correct. Whether it was just a one-on-one where we kind of talk through it, I do a lot of free advising, right? Just because that's, you have to build your customer base, right? So I do a lot of free one-on-one calls where I talk to projects, kind of give them ideas, help them ideate their idea. And then we talk about custom solutions, what those would look like. I've had a hand in a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of custom stuff, but also we've minted 250 projects. We've minted over 700,000 NFTs, and we have 50 current staking clients right now, all with active platforms. They range from like Hops over there. We did their mint. I could go down the list. It would take forever, but you get the point.
Yeah, we might have to do a specific podcast just on that. Let's have the camera turn over a little bit to the Anvil before we move over to the Wayup. So thank you. Finally have a cameraman, guys. So give a like. That way we can pay him and subscribe. So Cash, I didn't know this. I didn't know exactly A through Z what's going on. So the fact that I got to connect with you and get to know this is very exciting. So if you're looking to build on Web3 and you don't know where to start, or you have an idea of where to start, no matter how crazy it sounds like Cash and Anvil is the way to go.
Absolutely. And honestly, man, like you kind of hit the nail on the head, right? We're all over the place. Like people don't know that, but that's what makes us great, is because the people who do know us, they spread good word about us because of that. So we have a lot of like hidden spider webs in the space, We're just kind of connected to everybody. But yeah, man, it's been an awesome journey so far.
Yo, that's amazing. So check out Anvil on X and show them some support because they're helping everyone build on the blockchain. With that said, so we conclude that, but Anvil has not found Wayup. which is a marketplace. But there's extra features to it compared to other marketplaces. And I was just informed of that this morning. So tell me some of those features that you can find on Wayup that you don't find on your typical NFT store.
Sure. So one of the things that we wanted to pioneer with Wayup was a messaging system in the marketplace, right? Back in the day when everybody was really involved in trading NFTs and the hype was there, everybody wanted to communicate with people. They would send them NFTs with like words on them, like, hey, can I buy your NFT? I'm like, why don't any of the OpenSea, Magic Eden, none of these big marketplaces have a messaging feature, right? It's so simple to me. The next thing we made, shopping cart, right? Like, hello, every single Web2 application, eBay, Amazon, everything has a shopping
My
cart.
website.
Your website, everything has a shopping cart. No marketplace in crypto had a shopping cart until we did that. One of the things that we also did was trading. That exists on a few outside of Cardano. But yeah, man, everything that we do is we're trying to be innovative and we're trying to bring everything to one place, right? Almost like it was pretty funny. One guy just said, so you guys are like the Dex Hunter marketplaces. And I was like, kind of, yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yeah, we're trying to aggregate everything we can and have all the tools in one place so that you don't have to leave the site. And eventually we'll add staking to that, right? People will be able to do all their staking from the marketplace. There's a lot of stuff we have in the pipeline.
Okay, I'm glad you told me a little bit about that because you would think, why isn't there a shopping cart? Why isn't there a messaging system? eBay has it,
Exactly.
right? And that's Web 2. Even
Right.
Web 1.0 probably, I think. They've been around that long. So congrats to eBay. But with Web 3, you're like, wait, what? Why don't we take the good from Web 1,
Exactly.
bring it to Web 3? So the fact that you're not even reinventing the wheel, you're just taking the best practices of what's worked
Exactly.
and incorporating it to Web 3.
Yeah.
So I love that. Congratulations. I
Thank
like
you.
that you gave me a little insight of what to expect
Absolutely.
going forward with that marketplace. So check out Wayup as well, guys. Any last things that you think people should come across for your platform?
So, one of the things that you said is you had to come here to talk to me to learn about Anvil. And I think that that's a very common theme that I'm hearing, right? So that's why we're here. That's why we're in person. I mean, I'm very well known in the space, but nobody really knows what we do. So it's really cool to get the chance to explain it to people, kind of surprise them, right? Like, if anybody wants to know what we do, feel free to reach out. You can find me everywhere. I'm always in contact with everybody in the community. I just love this space, man, and I'm glad to take an interview and teach you guys a little bit about what we got cooking.
Yeah, man, I appreciate your time, and Gary, nice meeting you. I'll link up all the links below in the ads so people can follow your platform. But nice meeting you, my friend.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being here. Thanks for your time, man.
For sure. Thank you.